Friends, you know who Apple doesn't like? Anybody but besides itself. But you know who's been coming hot on their heels and actually surpassed them late last year? That's right, Huawei. And so it looks like Apple just doesn't love them at all. And it looks like Huawei's posed to take on the #1 smartphone manufacturing spot by the end of this year, early next year from Samsung. So they're gonna be the top dog. And it looks like Apple has been struggling as of late. There's indications that the iPhone XR isn't selling as great as they wanted it to, and the rest of the iPhone lineup is just too gosh dang expensive, and people aren't upgrading as fast as Apple was expecting them to. But you know, that's not their only issue, because they have been having some troubles with their upcoming iPhones, especially the ones that they're planning on switching over to 5G, because you see, they've been embroiled in tons of legal issues with Qualcomm, one of the main companies that's going to be making 5G modems. There's been a freaking court case after court case and decision after decision. Some iPhones got banned in Germany, and then there was a US judge that said certain iPhones should be banned. And then there's also been judges that have said that no, Apple didn't violate any patents. So like, anyways, Qualcomm, Apple hate each other. So Apple was going to go with Intel for their 5G modems, but there's a word on the street that Intel has been sucking at producing the 5G modems, and Apple is losing or has lost confidence in Intel, which means that they have very few places to go when it comes to actually putting 5G modems in their smartphones, which means that the upcoming iPhones could have their 5G delayed until 2021. But you know who wants to come to the rescue? It's Huawei, okay? They produce their own chips, they're producing their own modems, and they said, hey, we don't sell to anybody, but you know what, Apple? We can sell to you. We want you to be our one and only customer. Now, whether this is due to the fact that Huawei might make a buttload of cash because, you know, Apple still sells a buttload of iPhones, or it could be that it's the Chinese government trying to get their spy chips into Americans' phones and phones across the world, and then it's going to feed all of that data back to the Chinese government, and it's just going to make everybody exploited by them. It's hard to say, but whatever the motivation, it's an olive branch of good peace between the two rival companies, and we'll see if it goes anywhere. Let me know what you think of this. Do you think Huawei and Apple should partner up for the new iPhone? Do you think that everybody should stay away from Huawei because of their spyware? I want to hear from you down in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Get subscribed to stay up to date on this hot news channel where we do further deep dives and have a bit more discussion surrounding certain topics that we cover on the main hot news video over on the UFD Tech channel. So subscribe and then like, and bye.